Hello everyone, and welcome to my Soap TV 24 channel. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, October 15th episode of Finn and Steffy's scandalous speculation, Brooke grills Ridge, show that Brooke Logan acted as though Taylor Hayes' diagnosis of broken heart syndrome was absurd nonsense. Taylor, however, insisted that a cardiologist validate it and gave an explanation of how, up until Dr. Grace Buckingham performed an additional test, she believed she had heart failure. Although Brooke acknowledged that she didn't think Taylor would be cunning enough to fabricate this, she still wanted to do her own investigation. Brooke wanted to know Taylor's intentions with Ridge Forrester even though she was sympathetic for what Taylor was going through. Taylor still didn't trust Brooke. Brooke argued that Taylor took full advantage of the fact that Ridge had contacted the healer and had been so supportive, which Taylor had played up. Brooke made it apparent that Taylor couldn't pursue her dream of being close to Ridge by using the circumstance. Following that, in Tuesday's B&B episode, Steffy Forrester went to John Finnegan's office and disclosed that Ridge was using her space for a meeting he had scheduled with Taylor. Finn brought up the fact that Ridge and Brooke weren't married since it piqued Steffy and Finn's curiosity about the ex-couples being alone. Steffy reiterated that she wouldn't play matchmaker, but she agreed with Finn's suggestion that perhaps Taylor and Ridge could reconcile after all. Ridge would be far happier with Taylor than he was with Brooke, according to Steffy's forecasts. Finn joked about avoiding the Cliff home because of what Steffy would see as he was leaving to check on a patient. At some point, Steffy arrived at the Cliff house, where Taylor was telling Brooke that she was going on and didn't need a boyfriend. When Brooke left, Steffy pressed Taylor for clarification. Steffy was even more perplexed, Taylor continued, because Brooke had seen Ridge assisting her in attempting to balance her chakras. Taylor acknowledged that she had been hiding something from Steffy and that she had returned to Los Angeles for a different reason. Taylor admitted that she returned because she had previously felt she had heart disease and was dying, despite her assurances to Steffy that there was no need to be afraid. As Steffy tried to process Taylor's shocking revelation, she reeled. Sensing danger ahead, Eric Forrester called Ridge to the Forrester estate and asked him questions concerning Taylor's situation. Eric said that Brooke was upset about how much time Ridge has been spending lately with Taylor. Ridge was taken aback when he didn't see Brooke at the Cliff home because he had received information about her visit earlier. Given Taylor's consent, Ridge confided in Eric about her broken heart syndrome. Knowing that Taylor was doing well and had made significant progress in her recovery tonight gave Eric a sense of relief. Looking uneasy, Brooke reflected on her experiences at Steffy's apartment while she was in her bedroom. When Ridge eventually showed up, he found out that Brooke had earlier seen him with Taylor. Ridge said that Brooke's admission of facing Taylor and learning about her broken heart condition couldn't have been easy to digest. Brooke confessed that Taylor fainted in front of Ridge after observing that Taylor appeared well when she initially returned to town. Ridge noted that Taylor would still require medical attention even if the good news was that she wasn't going to die. Brooke pressed Ridge to tell her exactly what he was doing with his ex-wife and inquired as to whether that was Taylor's treatment tonight. Stay tuned as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Taylor, whether on purpose or not, will escalate tensions between Ridge and Brooke. Eric grills Ridge, he must quit hesitating. The brave and the lovely. According to spoilers, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, will undoubtedly tell Eric Forrester, John McCook, what she saw between Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, and Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., at the Cliff house. After that, Eric will question Ridge in depth about his relationship with Taylor. Will Ridge tell his father the truth? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan will be upset. The brave and the lovely. According to spoilers, Brooke will be furious when she tells Eric about Ridge and Taylor and the precarious situation she finds them in. This will undoubtedly cause Eric to become irate and demand to know exactly what Ridge is doing and why he keeps upsetting Brooke despite having chosen her. If Eric senses that something is wrong between Ridge and Taylor, he will point-blank demand to find out. Brooke wouldn't make up what she witnessed, after all. Although Eric had been telling Brooke that nothing was wrong, he isn't so sure now. Eric believed that Ridge had made up his mind and had finally decided on Brooke, as he should have. B&B spoilers, Ridge Forrester has sworn allegiance to confidentiality. Taylor has Ridge's word that he won't discuss her condition. But this might be the one time he has to be honest with someone. Eric could relate to Taylor's viewpoint because he has experienced withholding information from his family. Eric might also let Ridge know how foolish that is. Eric's refusal to disclose his sickness nearly cost him his life. There was almost enough time for Ashley Jones's Bridge Forrester and Tanner Novlan's John Finn Finnegan to save Eric's life. Eric was really fortunate to have lived. Eric does, however, regret not informing his family of the situation. Eric might even suggest that Ridge tell the children the truth, or at least tell Brooke. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Eric grills Ridge should quit hesitating. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Ridge Forrester give in to pressure? Ridge will undoubtedly make an effort to convince Eric that he and Taylor are not having any romantic relations. Eric won't probably buy that, though, until Ridge tells the truth. Eric feels that Brooke and Ridge were destined to be together and is aware of how much Brooke loves Ridge. But if nothing changes, Ridge is going to destroy their relationship. Will Ridge heed Eric's counsel and at the very least inform Brooke about the situation? Will Ridge stick to keeping Taylor's secret and jeopardize his relationship with the person he says he loves the most? Ridge's tendency to switch between Taylor and Brooke causes him to exacerbate his own issues. Ridge must make up his mind on who he will be faithful to. Carter's prompt engagement with Hope sparks conjecture. What does it signify for Thomas? Updates and spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful show reveal Hope Logan is ready to let go of Thomas Forrester at this point. She tried to focus on John Finn Finnegan, but it's obvious that her plan didn't turn out the way she had anticipated. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Hope Logan appears to be moving on from Carter Walton. Hope's ability to make significant progress in her life may depend on Carter Walton. She was attracted to the concept of Thomas being loyal to her, but she wasn't ready to commit to marriage right away. Hope was always coming up with a million reasons why she couldn't accept Thomas. For a while, she wore his engagement ring around her neck, but she was unable to put it on her finger and give him the commitment he so desperately wanted. In the end, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, pushed Thomas to leave town because of this uncertainty. B&B spoilers. Logan shouldn't hope since Thomas Forrester moved on? Thomas took advantage of the opportunity to put Hope behind him and start a new relationship, which made him fall in love with Paris Buckingham, Diamond White, and ask her to marry him. Hope may finally have her chance to fall in love with someone other than Thomas at this time. What if Carter enters the scene, knocks Hope flat, and decides to pop the question earlier than planned? Imagine Carter proposing to Hope while on his knees, his brilliant new ring taking her by surprise. Hope might surprise herself and say yes, at that very moment, realizing that her engagement had been put on hold because of Thomas. Hope seems to have found the ideal partner in Carter, who satisfies all of her requirements and has a clean record. He gets into relationships fast and hard, so it's possible he'll pop the question to her soon. Hope and Carter might soon be organizing their wedding because a lot of the folks at B&B are eager to get engaged. If Hope accepts Carter's engagement ring and shows it to him with pride, predictions state that she might snub Thomas, so be on the lookout for any major updates regarding this new relationship. Future spoilers suggest that Hope will have to make some significant decisions regarding her future, possibly including choosing who she truly loves.